everyone, welcome back to Uniquely Created. My name's Alexa. If you haven't been here before, welcome. What we're going to do today is we're going to make this whale mold, that whale container that I got for free from Temu. I can't wait to make them. So I've been fussing over what colors I wanted to use because I don't really have like grays and things like that. Pardon me. And I know that whales don't have to be gray and all that kind of stuff, but I was sitting here thinking, and might have had a push from somebody that I love very much, but I was thinking I'm going to make the whale and the Rolio graphite black, and then pardon, what I'm also going to do is just attempt to paint in with my paintbrush just the very tops of the glaciers so that it looks like there's snow on top. So I am going to fill this with the black resin, but I'm going to paint the glacier so it looks like there's snow. So I'm going to put a lot more white. Pardon me, sorry guys. I'm going to put a lot more white at the very tips of the glaciers, and then I'm just going to drag it down so it kind of looks like so it's not like, you know, half white and half black. Like it kind of looks natural, as if the snow is falling off of the glacier. And then this is the lid for the whale. So basically it'll sit like this, and then you'll have the lid for it. So I know this guy does take a lot of resin. So I think I'm going to mix up about 12 ounces of resin, just to make sure that I have enough. I don't know exactly how much he does take, but I may mix probably around 12, if not just a little bit more, just to make sure. So again, we are going to use my favorite magic resin, 1:1. That's by volume, not by weight. And for the snow, I am so sorry guys, I don't know what's going on, but for my snow, I'm going to use the Rolio powder. I've used it quite a lot, and it really does look like snow, and it's in the pearl white. So just because of the way it looks, it really reminds me of that. So I'm going to go in and paint that, but you guys will be on camera for me when I do that. That'll be nice and quick. That's why I'm fine with mixing up resin. Lisa, don't worry. I know you're going to say, don't mix it first. Like my last video, we don't want another run in like this. Yeah, if you know, you've seen the video. If not, go back a few videos and you'll see when I say that it's a strawberry container fail. You'll see why I say that. So I'm going to get it mixed up. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have something to drink as well before I come back. I'm just going to go off of camera so I don't waste too much time by mixing up the resin. And when I have it mixed up, I'll come back. We'll paint this together, and then we'll fill it in, and then we'll see how we go from there. All right, so I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry, while I was mixing the resin, I was just responding to you lovely people who have left me comments on my videos. I'm so thankful for you guys. I couldn't be any more thankful. Somebody just left me a message saying that she uses Let's Resin often and doesn't have any issues. So I was just replying, asking, please let me know if you see me doing anything wrong in the video, if there's anything I can do to change. Is it user error? Could it be a bad batch? Just, I don't want to say that a company is bad unless I know for sure something has happened that's nefarious or anything like that. So I'm not knocking Let's Resin, saying definitely don't use them. I'm just saying the batch that I had really just has taken forever to cure and is not curing rock hard for me, and I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I am measuring it 1 by 1 or 1:1 by volume, not by weight. I'm mixing it properly. I am doing everything it's saying to do. And I do the exact same thing with the magic resin, just it doesn't seem to cure, but the magic resin does. So I don't know. So for me, I'm just going to, because it's almost the end of the month and I definitely do need more resin. I just used up the last of the resin that I have in the little bottles for this project. And I, of course, I do still have some under my desk here, but as far as like lots to be able to start all our Christmas crafts for December, I'm going to definitely need more. So for me, for right now, because of everything and the fact that I just haven't had the best of luck with Let's Resin, I'm just going to do what's for me the safer option and just order from magic resin, because it has worked phenomenally for me without any issues. And then hopefully someone can point me in the right direction, let me know if there's maybe something that I have done myself, or something just, I don't know, maybe bad batch, whatever it is. I'm really thankful for all comments. They don't have to be, you know, you guys praising me or anything, although I'm very thankful to those comments as well. But I really do want to know, I am new to resin. If you guys don't know, I'm very new to resin. I started in September. I started because I wanted to do something for my sister's birthday that was handmade from me, so that she had something to remember me by, because I've had a pretty difficult time, and in the past few years I've had some very difficult thoughts, some thoughts that basically surround me just not needing to be here anymore, because it would be better for my family if I wasn't, and those thoughts creep in a lot. And so in September, when I was thinking of making something for my sister and my mom that was handmade so they could always remember me by that, I never thought in a million years I would fall in love with this craft. And I did. I fell in love with it. And now all I want to do is create. And all I want to do now is share my creations with you guys. And they might not be perfect, and I may not be perfect. I'm far from perfect. In fact, I know that for sure. But I'm trying my best, and I'm learning as I go. And I hope you guys come along with me and learn with me. And I'm just going to do what I can. And, you know, like, I just want to create a place where we can talk. You guys can let me know if I've done something wrong so I could do it better next time, or we just share love and support each other and are able to have these conversations, because these conversations need to be had. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is. I am definitely not even close to being perfect. So if I am making errors, please let me know. I'm happy to take any criticism and apply it. So that's what I was doing. That ended up into a little bit of a rant, but I kind of wanted to give you guys an idea why I'm so thankful for all comments, especially the ones where you guys are telling me, hey, like, I use this product, I've never had issues. So if you do, like, just let me know. Am I doing something wrong? Ooh, yep, told you guys it's like snow. So I'm just gonna paint this in. I'm going to clean up the edges because I do want the edges to be black. I'm going to try not to talk or breathe. Just give me a second. Okay. And yeah, I do want there's a rim here. So if you see where the Glacier ends, I do want this part to be black and the part that goes into the whale, but I want the Glacier to be mostly white, and with the black behind it, I think it'll really pop. So that's why I'm putting the white in. I've decided to just make the entire Glacier white. I was just going to do the tips, but I thought, you know what, it would just be nice if the entire Glacier was white. And then this little area here and the top be black and the rest of the whale be black, and then that'll just pop. I think that'll really pop. So I just want to make sure I've got the white all around the edges. So that's what I'm doing. I really hope you guys can see me. So I'm just making sure that it's in all the little ridges here. And there is extra that I'm going to have to get out, otherwise that powder is just going to fling everywhere. It's going to fly when I fill it with the black. Which probably wouldn't look half bad actually, but I definitely don't want that. Don't want that to happen because I don't want it to be too different from the whale. So we'll see if we can save some of that. I know, I'm being stingy, but don't forget, we're balling on a budget here on this channel. I got 2 parents on a pension and a 20-year-old who thinks we live in a mansion, and we definitely do not. So, balling on a budget, trying to get as much as we can out of what we have. So you can get it in your eye, but blow into it as well if you see some in there that doesn't need to be there. So to me, the glaciers look nice and white now. I've pressed the mica powder in the entire glacier, hopefully. If we do have some spots that are missing the white, I think it'll just poke through and it'll still look pretty. But I'm hoping that I've got all the edges. So now I just want to close this up. This is like really light, this mica powder, so it's more like a glitter than it is a white, but it does mix white. It's mixed beautifully. I really do want to get a large container of this. I don't know if I have it in my wish list on Amazon or not, but I really do want the pearl white in Rolio, a big container of it, because it's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean my brush here quickly. And I ended up mixing 17 ounces. Like I said, I just used the rest that I had in my small 32 ounce bottles. Because I figured if I do have some left over, that's fine. I can use it. Look how pretty that looks, even just wiping it on my paper towel. It's so pretty. I got it all over my glove. This is everywhere. This is everywhere. Okay. Now I'm going to get out a few pieces of Q-tip or Q-tips. Pieces of Q-tip? You guys know what I mean. And this might be an impossible task. Look how glittery. It looks just like snow. I love it. Okay, this might be an impossible task, but I'm going to try to get off as much as I possibly can and hope that my camera does focus in so you guys can see. So I just want to go around this edge and get as much of this white off as I can. And it is showing to be a little more difficult than I thought, but it's coming off. So I just got to be patient and get as much off as I can. I wonder, let me try a baby wipe. Actually, I'll just use the other side of the Q-tip first, just so I use it on the harder to reach areas, and then I'm gonna try and go in with a baby wipe and see. Oh, see, I'm rubbing off some of the parts of the glacier that I don't want to rub off, so I'll have to go in there a little bit. Okay. Now this one's dirty. Let me just get a baby wipe. I don't have very many left. Or 2. Oh no. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Well, it's coming off my gloves easy with a baby wipe. Let's see. All right. I think it'll work. Let me just, what I'm going to do is just wrap it around my finger and just go around the edges and clean up as much as I can. Yeah, that works a lot better. I'm just gonna go around in that back area. There's quite a bit hiding. I'm just gonna do the same thing, wrap it around my finger, and just go to this back area here and just wipe off as much as I can. Now I'm probably gonna make another mess when I have to go in and just fix that little bit of Glacier that I wiped off, but that's okay. I won't breathe for a few seconds. Yeah, the baby wipes were a lot better of an option than the alcohol. It works a lot easier to get it out. I'm just going to go around again. I'm just going to keep going around until I find that I've taken the majority out. If there's a few sparkles here and there, that's fine. Again, it is made to look like snow. So, you know, snow's not always clean. It's going to be on the other edges as well, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I'm just going to try to get as much off as I can. Now, today's Thanksgiving, so I posted on the community page wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving. If you didn't see it, please go take a look. Just wanted to thank you all, say that I'm extremely thankful to have you all here with me. I just never expected that my channel would blow up, or that I'd get people, complete strangers, who would share and support with me like I have, and I'm just so thankful for each of you. Every one of you are special to me, and I can't thank you enough for the love that you've shown me. So, even though in Canada Thanksgiving is in October, I just want to say that I am very thankful for you guys. And I know I said that in yesterday's video. Actually, you guys won't see that because I uploaded, well, the day before's video, because the video that you guys would have seen on Thanksgiving is the Temu one that I had on backlog. But in the one just after that, the bow one, I knew that was going to come out on Thanksgiving for you guys, so I just saved a little message for you guys just to say thank you for being you. Alright, that cleaned out really well. Let me just get the outside just quickly. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get a little more comfortable, a little uncomfortable. Just in a little bit of pain. It's a rough fibromyalgia day today, but we're getting through. We're getting through, and we're decorating and making beautiful work. Now, this cinematic change that I made on my camera, I'm hoping that it's done what it needs to do, because let me tell you, the uploads keep getting slower and slower and slower, and this time it's so slow that I've literally had time to have a conversation with my best friend and choose what mold I wanted to do and do a whole bunch of stuff, and it's still like not even at 30%. So it's a little slow. Just a little, but that's okay. All right, I've even got sparkles on the whale. All right, guys. I'm just gonna take my leg down, no feeling. Got a noodle foot. You guys should do me a favor. Lisa, I know you're amazing at commenting. Every time I say something, you're amazing. You come down and you comment as you're watching. Every time I say that my leg is numb, or I don't feel it, can you post like a noodle emoji so that I can look at it and like laugh at myself at how many times I say that my leg is numb? Because I have a feeling I say it a lot in videos. I put my leg up and then it hurts or it goes numb and then I have to put it down and then it hurts and then I put it up, and yeah. It's a fun time. Actually, it doesn't look like, I thought I took it off a lot of the edge, but it doesn't look like I did. So I won't have to go back in, which is great. Okay, I think we're good to go, guys. So, because I put mica powder in this one, I'm not going to spray it with alcohol. So I'm going to baby this piece. But this guy, I'm dousing in alcohol. So, and especially his tail, because all the way down there in his tail can probably get some bubbles. So we're giving him a good spray. I see the alcohol in his tail. All right. Now, I am going to pour some resin in a smaller cup because it's easier for me to hold on to. I don't want to accidentally drop this large amount of resin. So I'm just going to let's pour 7 ounces in here. And it's already starting to warm up a little bit, so I'm glad I did that on time. I did it, Lisa. All right, now we're going to add our graphite black. I'm not sure if I've used this one. Let's take a look. We have, okay. Let me get my very pretty spoon. My pretty spoon. And I am going to add quite a bit because I knew resin was going to drip from that cup. I'm just going to put a paper towel beside it. Sorry, guys. I just got distracted by a drip flying over here. You guys probably can't see it because cinematic brings things in pretty close. And I'm not sure why, but as long as you guys can see clearly what I'm doing, that's all I care about. I'm going to put a couple of big spoonfuls just because I don't want it to be see-through. I want it to be pretty dark. So 2, let me just add 3 big. I don't know if this is a spoon. Looks more like a shovel. Did I just make a mess? Probably. Yeah. All right. I'm going to just close it enough that if I need to open it again, it doesn't go flying, but I don't close it all the way because I'm probably gonna need more. Okay, now I've got this. I love these. These came with my magic resin. These, so the end is just extremely flexible. It's all flexible, but the end is super flexible. And I love how it has this little edge to it, and it helps grip the extra resin so that when you're pouring resin and you want to get that last little bit of resin out of your cup, this stir stick helps a lot. So I'm just slowly going first because I don't want to make the mica powder fly everywhere. And then I'm going to give it a good mix. I want it to be as dark as possible. I know probably some of you are saying, why aren't you using pigment paste then? I don't have any black pigment paste. Unfortunately, not yet. I think I did add that to my wish list too. I keep adding things as I see them when I know that it's something that I need. That would help me do my job better. Or anything like that in my wish list. So That is definitely one of them. Yeah, that's nice and dark. So I think three was a good choice because I can't see the pink. I can't see the pink in the stir stick. And the bottom part that's flexible is able to scrape the bottom and the side so well as I'm mixing. So it's great. It's a good 8. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use my stir stick like I have been. If this is the first time you guys are watching me, basically what I do is I use my stir stick and I pour on my stir stick so that I'm not producing more bubbles than needs be. Than need be. So I'm just going to use my stir stick and let it fall off of my stir stick into the mold. I'm going to try to fill the tail first. I know it's going to go everywhere, but I just don't want any big bubbles in the tail because the tail does come up in the back. So I can foresee bubbles wanting to come up in that little area where the tail does come up. I'm just going to pour this way first. Such a pretty black. I like the effect this mica powder gives as well. Like, it may not be black, but it does give a nice little like a silvery, glittery effect. Okay, that's not bad. What did I say? This was 7 ounces. And his tail's not full yet. But half of his head is. Oops, there I go, making a mess. As soon as I take my eye off of it. Winnie else is new. Alright. Take as much off my stir stick as I can. So that was 7 ounces. Let's add some more. I knew this was a big boy, so it was going to take a lot of resin. That's why I mixed all that I did. So we have 7 left. Just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. Maybe not exactly 7 left. Don't forget to scrape around the sides, guys, and the bottom. So especially like right now, I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. This little lip on the stir stick just really helps get the extra resin that's around the side of the cup. And again, I'm doing it with my right hand and not my left. I know. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. You'd be surprised how much resin is left over on the sides of the cup. So if you just have a little bit of patience and scrape it out, you'll find that you have quite a lot left over. So that got us to about 6.5, and it was at 6, just under 6 ounces. Let's see. Let me use my left hand. Just scrape from the bottom as well. Try to get all I can from the bottom. Yeah, it's easier for me to do with my left hand. Probably because I'm left-handed. All right. I have seen somebody post a video on how to add GIFs to videos on iMovie, so I'm gonna definitely try that. So if you are seeing them, because when I watch it back while I'm editing, there's so many things that I want to say, and I could just see the GIFs that I would be using. So I just want to make things more entertaining for you guys, especially when I'm sitting here quiet trying to mix something. So I thought it would be fun to add some of those. So that may be coming up here, guys. All right. So that is just over 6.5 ounces. So I'm just gonna add, it's only a half an ounce. So I'm just gonna add 3 heaping spoonfuls again. Let's make sure it's nice and thick. Thicker than a Snicker. All right. I think I'm gonna have to grab me some of this graphite black too. It's a nice color, especially when you don't want things to just be black but have some depth to it with the different color in it. All right, let me move this over a little bit so you guys can at least see what I'm doing, I hope. And go slow. Looks like I might have to pour from my bigger jars. We'll see. I'll pour some more and then we'll see. I do need to make sure that the tail has all the resin though. And no big bubbles. Okay. Let's mix this in. I'm just going to stop a little bit before it fills the top, just so I can make sure I do have the tail filled in before I do anything else. Actually, let me do that now because I am going to be doing some squeezing, and I want to make sure I always get ahead of myself and I start to pour and I just want to see it finished and I get excited and then I don't do what I need to do to start. So let me just quickly clean this little mess I made up. Oh yeah, or smudge it more, you know, whatever works. All right, I'll finish cleaning that up later. But if you guys can see, there's no resin in the tail. So what I want to do is just squeeze the tail and make those bubbles come up to the top and pop. And then we'll slowly release and see if we have any bubbles in there. And we'll keep doing that until we don't see any more bubbles coming up. So I just want to put my hand down completely on that and see if anything comes up here. So I'm sure glad that I didn't fill it up any more than this, because that would have overflowed like crazy. Okay, and then slowly release it, allow it to fill with the resin, and there we go. Looks like we have a full tail now. So now we can finish that part up. Fill his fins. I do realize some of you are probably going to say to me, but Alexa, this should be done with a deep pour resin. I get that, guys. I don't have deep pour resin, so I'm working with what I have. I have seen people using this type of resin, or resin that should be used for not deep pours, for deep pours. So I know I'm not the first. I probably won't be the last. Of course, you do want to try to get the resin that you need for the proper project. I just hadn't happened to get it because everything's over $100 for each type of resin, but I am hoping to be able to get some deep pour resin soon so that I could do some of the deeper pours. I feel like his fins I'm going to keep an eye on that. And then let's pour this guy. I think this is going to be really pretty. Oh. Let's see. I have a feeling I'm going to need to pour some more resin, but let's just see. I mean, the whale could definitely use a little bit more, and I'm sure this can definitely use a little bit more as well. Let's see, there is a little bit of a bubble right here. There we go, got that out. Let me see the other side. Yep, there's 2 bubbles there. Let's scoop them out. There they are. Okay. Now I'm gonna shimmy and shake these molds a little bit. Just in case there are some bubbles hiding down there, that they do come to the surface. And then I get them with some isopropyl alcohol to pop them. I'm going to move this guy. He is very, very flimsy in the mold. And woo, I don't think I'm going to be able to shimmy and shake the whale too much, but let me just shake him. I definitely don't see any bubbles in the tail. I did keep an eye out for that. Looks like there might be a little bit of a bubble here in his fin. Let me see. It's just a bubble, or if it's just a silicone sticker there. Okay, I don't see anything coming up. The good thing about this The good thing about this mold, if I could speak, is that it's pretty wide open. So it doesn't have a lot of the little crevices and areas that some other ones do where, you know, lots of little bubbles can hide. So it's nice and wide open. If anything, it might have micro bubbles, but that's okay. We can fix those super easy. But I don't see anywhere where it can have like bigger bubbles. That would be a little bit of a nuisance to fix. I can't wait to see him, how he looks. He's gonna look so cool. I just have a feeling. So maybe the whale doesn't need much more, to be honest, because the fins seem to be full in some areas. And then in others, it looks like it could use a little bit more. But we all know me. I start over pouring, and then eventually it becomes a disaster all over my table the next day. And what I did with the bow container that I love is while I was still waiting for my YouTube video, or my YouTube video or whatever I was doing to upload, I turned on the heating mat for a little bit and just allowed it to sit on the heat for a little bit. So it definitely cures a lot faster. If you guys are wondering, it had already started to be not cured, but hard. It was hard to the touch. Not cured hard, but hard enough to the touch that, you know, I could move the mold around and not worry about spilling anything before I left my office at 3 o'clock. I think it was 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning for me. So, and it was only on for, I think, maybe an hour-ish. Yeah, okay. I think the whale's as full as it's gonna get. And the lid could use just a little bit more. Let me see. Sorry guys, my arm is probably right in your face, and I'm sorry about that. Just give me a moment. I don't want to move the Glacier part too much because it is extremely flimsy and I don't want it to tip over on me. And knowing me and how clumsy I am, that's exactly what I'll do, is tip it right over. Oh, no, I could have used you. Seriously? Seriously? Listen, Linda. Listen. One of these days I'm gonna get the gif of the kid that said that. He'll always be known as the adorable child, I think, talking to his babysitter, saying, "Listen, Linda. Listen." He's the cutest kid ever. And it's kind of stuck in my head, and now I think of it every time I'm trying to tell something to cool down. Listen, Linda, calm down. Let's do what I need you to do. I'm really reaching, just hoping that this cup will produce more resin for me magically. It's like such a small amount that needs to be added. but I do know I need to fill these containers back up anyway, so. Because I emptied them right out. And it'll give me a good idea of, oh, I'm getting resin on my arm. I better get that before I end up like the one night where I had resin on my face. Ugh, I don't know how I did any of that, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna do it. Ended up with resin everywhere. I have no idea how. Seriously, how am I making this mess? I've got resin on this side. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's going all over this side of the Glacier's mold. Unless I'm not seeing what I'm doing. Sorry guys, shaky hand. Like I said, I have shaky hands. Come on. Please come off. Please come off. Okay. It's going to be stubborn. I can keep swapping it between the cup and the silicone tool, but it's not going to drop off. It doesn't look like. So I'll just what I'll do is I'll mix a little bit more off camera after I fill these, and after I fill these containers, and then I will, oh Lord, told you guys, I'm a mess, whoop, what, oh Lord. My whale started to spill over? No, not that I see. Okay. All right. Not moving nobody. I'm going to mix up a little more resin. Just gonna hand mix it, and then I'm gonna fill in the rest of that. But again, I do need to. Oh, I see a bubble. Excuse you, pardon me, but you are not welcome. I see you. Please come to the surface. Oh God, now it's full. It's literally right here where my gum is. But I'm playing with fire because it's going to boil over here in a second. Come on, buddy. No bubbles. I see you. I'm like seeing if I massage it up if it's gonna leave, but no, it's sticking there. It's staying. You don't want to leave. It's right here. So when we unmold tomorrow, we'll see. I know this is going to be under the container, but still, I want things to be perfect. So I'm going to do all that off camera. You guys have seen me mix already and do all that. So I'm just going to do that off camera. I'm going to make up probably an ounce. I'll try to do an ounce as best I can. And then just fill these guys in a little bit more, put the heat on, and just let them cure. I am uploading the video you guys will see tomorrow right now, and we're still at 27%, so I'm gonna be here a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I have this all up. And look at that, 45 minutes, guys. I'm getting better. I'm getting better for those who are complaining I'm too slow. Getting better. All right, so we will see you tomorrow when it's time to unmold this beauty, and we'll see how my effect with the white mica powder under there worked out. Hopefully it works out well, like I hoped. Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers for me, even though you guys will see this when it's already done. But let me know down below if you think it worked. If you think I might have done what I was hoping would happen. Yeah. And just get that engagement up, guys. Let's talk to each other. Let's support each other. Let's share our channels if we have channels, what we do on our channel. Share. I'm not somebody who's, you know, going to gatekeep anybody or keep people in one place when you can go to other places. Like, share. If you have a channel, do you do resin? If you do and you have a channel, share it down below. Let's all support each other in this journey to doing things that we love. And teach each other and learn together and just be a group. A group of very kind, considerate, helpful people who just want to support each other and escape reality by enjoying, oh, the bubble came up, by enjoying watching me make molds and watching you guys do the same thing if you do. So yeah, I know my member Optimus, I think I said his name wrong. It was like Optimal Prime, I'm gonna say it wrong again, so I'm just gonna keep calling you Optimus Prime, okay? Sorry, I will get it right one of these days, but he has music on his channel. Go check him out. Really good videos, really good music. My understanding is he does the music himself, so he's very talented. Go check him out. Yeah, so if anybody else has channels, you want me to shout you out, I will definitely do that. I know I'm probably a lot smaller than you are, but again, I just want to be somebody who supports the community, and we can all share our channels down below and share in the craft and the love that we have for it. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or for you, see you in a minute. See you guys soon. Hey everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, we have a whole bunch more things here. I kind of overshot how much more black I would need, so I made a few extras. So we'll just undo our extras. First and foremost, Miss Hamster. Oh, it looks cute in black too. Oh, so cute. Little chubby cheekers. Chubby cheekers. Hope everybody's doing well. A little strawberry. And some overages there that I'll just need to clean up. But look how nice and sparkly. Hopefully you guys can actually see the effect now. Let me move my other hand out of the way and hope that it focuses. Focus! iPhones, they're so great, says everybody. Apparently. It doesn't look focused to me, so I'm going to try with my left hand. Hopefully it's focusing on it, but it's so sparkly. It's just so sparkly. Someone had just seen like the diamond molds in person, and they're like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's just the camera never used to show how sparkly they really are. Look at the candy. I'm sorry guys if the camera's not the best. When I can afford one, I might get a cheaper vlogging camera just so I can make better content, but right now I'm just gotta go with what I have, work with what I have. And then the diamond bear, we got a black bear. He's so cute. And this was my free mold from IntoResin. Again, for IntoResin, I am an affiliate with them, so if you are interested in anything they have on their website, I have a discount code down below in my description bar. Just click more and you can get 20% off your entire cart by using my discount code uniquely Alexa. I'll give you 20% off everything. I used it today, so it works. and I love IntoResin, so you know. So we're gonna pull out some ASMR for you guys. Oh, wow, that just shines in black. Wow, wow. Just wow, that's gorgeous. So this again, if you guys haven't been here, this is they call it a tray mold on IntoResin. It's the turtle tray mold, but it could be used as a coaster. It can be used as a tray. You could put little trinkets in it. You could put your jewelry in it and put it in the bathroom. Just wow, so beautiful. Like, obviously they're all black, so you're not going to see it very much, but you can put like a lot of little different things in there. And these diamonds are just like forever blinging. Look at this. Bling blang, bling blang. Who needs a real diamond when you could, you know, like, give me this every day, all day. I'm good with that. So pretty with this mica powder. So pretty. So glad I fished this guy out last night. I was like, yep, I'm getting out my turtle mode. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm doing a black one. And then I'm glad I did. I always keep the papers, so when they send you big round molds, they usually cut like a thicker cardboard just to put on the top and bottom, and I just keep them and put them right back in the bag that they came with. Those molds are a lot more expensive, guys, so if you are ordering from IntoResin, you want to make sure that you keep them to be able to continue to use them over and over and over again. So don't use alcohol inks with them. Don't use I wouldn't recommend using heat either, and they'll last you a really long time. Just put them away in the containers that they were made with, and you should be good to go. You should be good to go. Now we're gonna do our whale. Who's excited? I am. I still didn't, guys. I'm just thinking about it right now, and I'm seeing the lines under his chin, and I'm like, I still didn't Google what the whale's called. Please tell me down below the whales with the little lines under their chin, what their names are. I can't remember. And I'm usually pretty good with animals because I love animals. If you know me, you know I love animals. I love me my animals. Aminos. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and play with overage. So let's not do that. Let's not do that, Alexa. Let's unmold our beautiful whale. Okay. This is gonna be a... Okay. It's gonna come out, I swear. There we go. Pulled my hair while I was at it. Forgot to put it up. He looks so pretty so far. Okay. 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 Sorry guys, I know I'm doing this kind of half off camera, but just trying to get it. Okay. I have seen some YouTubers have a hard time get the tail out, so give me uno momento, por favor. No, I don't speak Spanish. That's about all I know. And cerveza means beer, but I don't drink beer, so I don't know how I know that. No, don't ask. Me no. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of alcohol, pew pew, up in there. Help me make it a little wet, so it comes out easier. Hopefully. Listen, Linda. Beautiful whale. We want to see all of you. Oh, thank you. All right. There he is. How pretty. So I'm just going to write them all back. Oh, he turned out so pretty. I know I left the grand finale for last. I'm just a little nervous that the icicles didn't sit like I thought they would, but hopefully they'll be okay. No big bubbles on him at all. He's so crisp and clear. Look at him. Is it the beluga whales that have the lines under their chin? I can't remember. Oh, look how deep of a container this is. You can put something like this in your bathroom too. It's so pretty. So purdy. Purdy. You guys are gonna have me doing that every single time. Because in Serbian it means fart. Told you guys that already. And I'm a big child. So, you know. Oh, I see a bubble. It's easy to fix. I'm just being a whiny baby. It's easy to fix. Especially when it's underneath. As long as it's not on top of it, that's okay. But that'll be under the lip. Okay. Are we ready? We're both going to see it together. Ready, Freddie? Oh, okay. Not as white as I thought it would be, but not bad either. Hopefully you guys are seeing that clearly. A nice gloss to it. Wow. I like that. So if I want to, I can go in now and add some white to UV resin and just put it on the tips. All the tips, I could paint it on and then cure that up just to make it a little more white if I wanted to. Now I know there is a specific way this goes in. Yeah, there we go. Look how pretty. Isn't that so pretty? It's so pretty. Did I put it the right way? I think I did. Yeah. It did not go cockeyed. It goes like this. Yeah. See? It's so pretty. How pretty is that, guys? I love it. And it's not even like black. It's black with some like shimmer through it. And then you've got the ice Lord, I knew the word of it yesterday. Iceberg with the white shimmer. It makes it look gray. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I really like the way this turned out. It's so pretty. It's so nice and big too. Let's see how big it is. Okay. You little chunkers for that. I get it. Trust me. Okay. Wow. My entire little guy goes in there. So it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep, guys. You can get a lot in there. Jewelry, things you want to hide. Kids can put little things in there. Money. It could be just put like on the side of it and be used like as a soap dish. It's not sharp anywhere. It's the main thing that I worry about is that nobody hurts themselves because resin can get very sharp, but it's not sharp anywhere. And then that little bubble is the only big bubble that I see here. Let me see if it'll focus on it. Yeah. So there's tiny bubbles, but that's the only big bubble that there is in here. So yeah, that'll be an easy fix. How pretty. I love this, guys. Look at all our black to-dos. Sorry that my mat's dirty. I was just so excited to unmold everything. Look at all our black stuff. I need to do black more often. I really don't. But how do you guys like him? I love him. I love him, love him, love him. What do you guys think about the idea of going in, putting some UV resin in a little container and put some white in there and then just dropping some white just on the peaks and then letting it drop down a little bit and then curing it so it looks like it's snow on top of the peaks? That would be super cute. Love, 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 love. So pretty. He turned out so pretty. Wow. I hope you guys like him. And our beautiful diamond coaster. I was trying to find our diamond turtle so I could do the small diamond turtle too with him, but I couldn't find it. So I went to the next best thing and got all the little diamond pieces. Candy, strawberry, and a bear. I love these coasters. So pretty. So again, if you guys are interested in the IntoResin molds, just go down in my description and copy and paste my coupon code. It's just uniquely Alexa, but my name's spelt very different. So just copy and paste it to your cart when you're about to sign out or check out, and then you'll get 20% off your entire order. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then you the chunky hamster. A chunky hamster eating. He's a cute. I did him really fast. It was like the resin started to cure and I was like, gotta get it done. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. So I'm gonna get this video onto my computer, edit it, and put it out for tomorrow. And start the one for the following day right after. So I hope you guys loved it as much as I do. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I just love these, that they're so different. You can do so much with them. Yeah, so that's us for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so very much. Do everything you do with love in your heart, and I hope it comes back to you tenfold. Let me know if you guys like the new settings with the camera. I know it's super, super close. I was planning on purchasing the desk, but there are a few other things that I need, which are more important. So I'm going to wait and see how much money I have left over. So we'll see. But for right now, I might just figure out a way to lift this up so that you guys aren't so close, and maybe that'll help. But let me know if the zooming and stuff, I know it kind of zooms out and zooms back in, but I hope that it's better so you guys can see clearer, because when I'm trying to show you guys things, it was really bothering me that when I was editing it was fine, but when I was uploading it onto YouTube, it ended up a little grainy, and I didn't like that. So the video that came out today, which was the resin bow box, that one was filmed under cinematic as well. So hopefully you guys like this better. If you don't and you want me to revert back, let me know. I can do that. But I just want you guys to have a better viewing experience. And I don't think that any time that I've done these coasters, especially, that you've seen all the detail that goes into them. You probably can't even see all the detail in it still on camera, but literally in real life, it literally looks like a bunch of diamonds shining. Like, it's so beautiful. I absolutely adore these coasters. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to change the settings for. So I hope it worked well for you guys. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much because this was a shorter video, and I'm super happy with myself that I didn't go overboard. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you're well. Bye.